When I was a Cub Scout, okay, we had a fire in James Court, which is kitty corner from La Jolla where we lived. People are going like, is there somebody? I think there's somebody in there. His car's there. I don't know. There's somebody in there. Says, I just go, I'll go check. He told me that the fireman said this. He says, do you know what your son did? And she goes, no, do I want to know? Well, first of all, in scouting, we're taught to serve, okay? And we're taught to serve in such a manner that we have to do it responsibly. Due to the fact that service is the most important aspect of human existence, serving others. Now, at the same time, you have to be responsible to yourself. You have to look after your own self, too, a little bit. Okay, you just can't do it in such a manner that you can't serve others because you didn't take good care of yourself. So, I had been part of Quail Lakes Baptist Church majority of my life, and I started realizing that my photography was a very valuable asset to the church. I took every aspect of our different parts of ministry. When I was 8 years old, I used to rake yards. So I was a little entrepreneur back then. At age 8, I ended up doing work in the community in my neighborhoods to raise myself money. One day I used to start frequenting the 5932 Pacific Avenue Meadows camera store on Pacific Avenue. I ran into Greg Meadows one day and I said, it'd be nice if I could have an account. And he said, no problem. But I contacted Sports Illustrated. We're going to come out. Guy drove all the way over here, looks at the slides, and says, okay, picks up the phone or asks to use my phone at the store, and called the editor. The editor said, offer him $3,800 for the pictures. They'll get published. And sitting right there at the edge of the fence line was Ansel Adams. We walked up like two tiny little school kids. Oh, Mr. Adams, this Margaret. Yeah, oh, young folks. Well, the thing is I've been servicing Delta College since I went to work for Meadows Camera. Dan Chapman, young Dan Chapman, the city of Stockton's Dan Chapman, says, I'm the general manager, says, we'd like to talk to you about possibly considering playing for the Ports. So, yeah, I've been part of a lot of successes in our community when it comes to nonprofits. When I do involve myself with them, my job and my only goal is for them to succeed. If they succeed, I get rewarded in my heart, because the fact is that's the whole idea. And I still do that. I'm getting older, it gets harder, and more people see the value of my connection and my community visibility, and so they're soliciting me to participate in their programs and what have you. And it's a challenge, but I'm going to keep doing it until God says no. It's time to stop, and I'm not going to make that call, He will. I'm going to keep going until I can.
Bow to your partner, your corner's off. Join hands and circle and go round the hall. All the way around the ring, if it takes all day.